perhaps, but let's see. No, interesting choice here. We go with the Brand first pick. Wow. Now that could be Brand jungle or could be Brand support, but either way you're kind of telling Berserk, hey, we want to draft heavy all-in, but not too many melees if possible. Excuse me. This is the time where Camille top lane or Camille support comes in clutch. You can really put a dampener on what Brand wants to do. See, the Yunara picked here, it was banned against the Versio. So let's see what the Ventus Yunara looks like. Let's see. And Talia locked in here for stuff. He's feeling confident after that last match. To be fair, it was a good match for Berserk, just not enough to win the game. Very sure the titans that they are. So let's see. Is this AD carry Brand maybe? Who knows? Do they take out the Karthus again? And it's like they heard me. I mean, hey, it's a very strong AD carry, right? Or AP carry, should I say. It's been broken in the bot lane for so long, and right, never nerfed it. There's the Cassante again for bot. He's not confident about the last match he had. He wants to show his domination on this champion. He's gonna go up against one of the better top laners here locally. So he's gonna be having a bit of a hard time. Let's see, what do Berserk lock in against the Cassante top? Maybe Gwen again. They did just play Gwen. No, they go for the Fiora. Okay. Great choice, great choice. Not too many Fiora players locally, so it's nice to see her come out every now and then. I'd say the same for the Talia jungle for Stav as well. And the Karthus bot lane, hey. So now we're banning mid laners here. LeBlanc next. Syndra would also be a good ban here from Whimseybussyratones, WBR. Danico believes. Who are you supporting, Danico? This could be our most balanced game of the series, guys. So expect a good best of 3 on our hands. Danico supporting WBR. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. No, Kazuto, no. What are you saying, my man? Are you even a man after all? After a comment like that, I have my doubts. Alright, so Lulu banned out, so Syndra is available for Anselm if he wants to pick it. I think Syndra Talia is a great combination. Ideally, you don't want 2 mages, so maybe even Yasuo could be good here if you can pair it with the right knock-up support. Problem is, Fabianski doesn't really play those kinds of supports like Alistar, like the Nautilus, like the Rel. So let's see what they end up deciding here. I go with the safe Milio play, alright, so... Gonna be a bit tricky, I'm not gonna lie. Yunara Milio kind of need that frontline support, right? And right now they don't have it. And I doubt it's gonna come from mid lane unless we get something like the Sion mid lane or some Malphite mid lane shenanigans from Anselm. Let's see, it's a Wukong game for Lock, so it will be Brand support and Yasuo mid lane for Azakana. Just in case Berserk go for Syndra again. They saw what Drakur did to him on the Yasuo, but Anselm here locking in the brother potentially. Yone helps the Yunara Milio, he provides some CC for Yunara to deal her damage when she uses her ultimate. But is it enough is the question. We'll have to wait and see. Alright. Long day today, a lot of streaming. We've been at it since 5 PM guys, can you believe it? It's been, what's that, from 5 till 9? It's like 4 hours, huh? Refresh the page, it should be updated. On my end it doesn't say a version. Alright, so we're locking it in. Let's see if the players are ready. Oh, we can get going here. Let's see. WBR locked in. They're ready. Berserk are thinking about it. I mean, they still need to go into their appropriate places, fair enough. And we'll talk a bit about these individual matchups here soon. Just need to see them locking in. Oi, oi, oi. Ready. Alright. So let's go. Mela, top lane. Cassante Fiora. Fiora favored. Does percent max health through damage, heals as well. And Cassante's W is very telegraphed, so Fiora can definitely get that stun off. So I think it's a good matchup for Astra. We've seen him do well against best of 3. We've seen Astra do well against Iglos, so it should be a good matchup for him. Jungle role Wukong against Talia. Talia has the advantage scales. I wouldn't say better, but early to mid game Talia has the advantage in ganks, in damage, objective control. Even the ultimate ability can deny a lot of what Wukong wants to do. So a bit of a hard matchup so far. 2 for 2 for Berserk. Mid lane Yasuo against Yone. If I'm not mistaken, it should be Yasuo favored, but Yone can definitely win it and has better teamfight presence. And in the bot lane, so I mean that's 3 for 3 if it's Yone favored later on. And meanwhile in the bot lane, Milio Yunara against the Karthus brand. This is the, in my opinion, saving grace for WBR. I think brand Karthus is just gonna be too much for Milio Yunara to handle, but let's wait and see. Oi oi oi. No ignite in the bot lane, heal teleport summoners chosen here. So both sides looking to be defensive. Interesting, Ventus going for the ghost. Knowing if you dodge Karthus Q, it's better than barrier. No damage means nothing needs to be shielded, right? And we're off. Welcome to Summoner's Rift indeed. Some bot lane shenanigans going on here. Alright. So far Ventus has dodged every Karthus Q thrown at him. And yeah, we can already see Azakana getting in some easier trades. It's all thanks to that Yasuo shield. He can take small and slow trades and shield part of the damage taken. There's the exhaust from Azakana, the ignite used from Anselm. 1 Q is dodged though, and it will be enough. That Q makes the biggest difference in the world. Anselm dropping Azakana here for the first blood. Such a sad endeavor there. Azakana was literally 1 auto away from at least trading. Nano attack liked it. He's like, holy. Cinema. Watch out for this bot lane, guys. Level 3 for Brand is a whole different champion. Oh no, Azakana. He's giving us the Azakana special. Ansem having an easy time currently in mid lane, no real challenges here. Meanwhile in top, I'm surprised how well Pot is doing. Oh, but Astra gets the advantage here. That's first blood for him. You can't really take long trades as Cassante is. The Fiora will just keep healing it up. Azakana playing with fire at the moment. Gives up his flash there to try and live. But now a W from Ansan could be enough to finish him off, really. Azakana, Azakana, you're making me nervous, man. Stav manages to double scuttle Locke here. So he's definitely ahead. And Locke is looking at this mid lane gank, but Stav is around town just in case. Oh, damn. Well, do we talk about that? I don't know, I don't know. The Azakana special. He's really having a hard time sort of removing this image. He's trying his best not to go 0-7 in the lane, but not today, not today. Yeah, that's a level 6 mid against a level 4 mid laner. Azakana down 2 levels currently, and Ansan could start roaming to the bot side here. Which is exactly what he's gonna do. He's dropping a ward for now. Ventus taking a lot of damage here from the Brand Karthus. 1 Q would have secured the deal there. But Ventus forced to ghost away. But Berserk are on Dragon despite being down at the moment. Locke is looking to get a lane gang going, but I mean, I doubt Berserk want to challenge that with Ventus being literally an auto away. Locke is around town, but he's still level 5. Do they really get the kill, is the question. Astra has his ult, he pops it. It's not gonna be used to take down someone, but it gives him that move speed, gives him that health, and he's able to Q out of on that fight. A successful gank for Locke though, managing to take out the Fiora ult and pressure. Here comes Stav though with a big Talia wall, forcing both flashes here from the WBR bot lane. They're trying to clear the wave very fast here, but no one's helping, no one! Where is the jungler? He's monkeying around. Alright, they're not gonna get dove, so they will survive this one for now. Very nicely done. The recall could get denied here if Ventus has the W available. But he will be using it to shove the wave as fast as possible. Now Ashid has teleport here and he will be back before the wave crashes. Won't really be losing much from this one. A bit of a shame he couldn't recall on Lost Chapter. He was just a bit of gold away from that. Azakana, look at the moves! It's so nice to see Yon versus Yasuo mid lane. It's a lot more engaging than some of the other matchups. Both of them kind of sidestepping, dodging each other out. We're starting to see a big CS discrepancy though, and especially in the top lane. Locke comes in, he finds Ansem with the knock-up, and there's the Karthusar for the shutdown. Possibly the best character to pick up that kill there is Ashid here from the bot lane. So Locke uses the flash to get the Cyclone off. Stav gets engaged on invaded there. Locke finding the opportunity to steal away the blue buff. But they do Berserk do secure the scuttle there as a result. Astra dropping the Fiora ult there, but Pot moving accordingly to not give him the vital spots. There's the Cassante R. The W has to be flashed, but Pot flashes himself. But the Fiora Q there gets him out of range. Interesting fact about Pot, guys, he's actually one of the best, I believe, Smash Bros players locally. But he's here dominating the top lane matchup as well. Stav is engaging very deep in enemy territory. What was that interaction? Azakana with the knowledge. The wind wall stops the Talia. I mean, it was nice, he flashed W did, but no follow-up, my friend. If you can't get it, don't do it. But yeah, I mean, it was really cool to see. I did not know it works like that. Who else in the chat knew that interaction? Come on, don't lie. Can Yasuo wind wall? Can a wind wall block a freaking stone China? A freaking China wall coming at you. At least we learned the interaction. That's crazy. Oi, oi, oi. Oh no, Locke finds Fabianski. Ashid is here. They're dealing the damage. The Brandal does not connect. The damage is there, but the execution is failing. And now Ventus is on the offense. Locke goes in, deals more damage. Sinister tries to get the stun off. It does not land. But here comes the Karthusar to finish the job. And somehow Ventus lives it. I assume the Melia Shield had something to do with it. Stav comes in, picks up another kill. This failed dive attempt here. 2 for 1. Sorry, 2 for none here for Berserk. Could it be 3? It looks like Ashid is going down. And there it is, guys. A nice reverse play there from Berserk. And for those who missed it, Anselm picked up another solo kill in the mid lane on Azakana. while all the action was happening. Lore accurate Yasuo Talia interaction. Yeah, I'm calling cap that staff never played Talia. Astra now finding a solo play. Berserk turning on the gas. Yeah, Nano claps back. Fun fact, Staff has never played a game of Talia with two hands. Oi, oi, oi. Works with Brom Shield as well. So Brom Shield can deny Talia ult. I mean, this interaction should just be incorrect, no? But whatever. I mean, I understand if you stun the Talia as she's like roaming on the wall, but... Ansem using the ult to get a gap closer. Here Azakana's in trouble, the ignite is dropped. And there's the damage as mentioned, as Yone does end up beating Yasuo in the 1v1. Yasuo has the early game advantage, but not when he's behind 5 kills at the moment. Stav is here looking for the gang. There's the teleport from Astron behind as well. Sinister and Ashid are in a bit of danger. Can they turn this around? Can they get a 2 for 2? Sinister drops the ult, but it's dealing not enough. And Karthus goes down. That's a quick double kill for Ventus. Put the fries in the bag. Berserk have got this. They want their revenge. They want to meet Aversio again in the finals. They want to pick up the win that they deserved. So what's going on here? Locke is caught between a Stav and a Fabianski. Mira on the top lane. Pot is trying to dive Astra, but it seems like Astra has the better hand of this, and he does pick up the kill. Meanwhile, in the bottom side of the map, Locke did go down in the end. Anselm walking around with 6 kills. Oh, they do ult onto Azakana, but Sinister is here and Azakana lives with a sliver. And now Anselm is in danger. Knowing the only way forward is to deal damage. Can he live this? So far he's doing a great job. Fabianski keeping him alive as well. There's the Q3! It does clip Sinister, but the shutdown coming out. And this Brand picking up another kill. Meanwhile, Astra pretty much free farming in the top side now. Azakana goes to challenge. The Q is whiffed. Pot is here as well. Locke is here as well. Do we have the Cyclone? No, we don't have a way to lock down this Fiora. And Ventus dives Ashid. Oh no, it's a disaster across the map, guys. And now Pot is in trouble with Stav and Fabianski being here. Not what you want to see. Double kill for Astra. The Brand damage is just crazy, guys. Cyclone is available, but there's no one from WBR to respond to the damage. Yeah, probably Berserk. Best play around Dragon. It is their soul point. Now Anselm is in a bit of trouble here. He's being caught by 3 members. He can Yone ult away. There's the Yasuo ult. No, he decides to go in. Landing the ult on 3. Almost picks up 2. Damn, he does. Wow, he almost got a triple kill out of that one. Anselm, the goat of Yone, eh? Watch out for this guy. All in the meanwhile, Berserk securing the dragon as well. Holy. Is he that fed? Yes, he is. Oh, Ventus dealing the damage. Locke says hello and Ventus says goodbye to half his health bar. Is it like opposite day to day, Kazuto? You and your fun facts. Next thing you'll be telling us you've never played a game of Malphite in your life, huh? Oi, oi, oi. Nano attack, making sure to fact check everything in the chat. Shout out to Nano, our fact checker. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, Anselm now is in some trouble here. Uses the ult to run away. Here we go, Anselm gets shut down. But now Pot taking a lot of damage, that Herald dealing a ton to the top lane for WBR. Ventus dashes forward. But will the Karthusar get him? No, the shield from Milio is just enough. Oh no! Locke flashes in, but the dash from Ventus is enough to dodge the Cyclone. And Locke goes down next. Is a fiffing against the rules. Well, it's not written in the rules, let's say that, but you know. Do you really want to FF? It's such a short tournament. You signed up to play, right? Is it over yet? Let's see. It's it's like 12k apart, huh? I wouldn't blame them if they FF, but let's see, let's see. Stav perhaps overdoing it, but no, he walks away. Okay. Damn, the damage from Ventus is just crazy. It's usually the Karthus doing that, but I guess we fell too far behind. CS wise he's not that far, but the kills beg to differ. But items are pretty much on par between AD carries. Ansem in the meanwhile here just takes another kill onto Azakana. And Pot and Sinister trying to equalize it. Can Pot get it? Yes he does. The healing from Milio is not enough. There's the Cyclone onto Ventus, but he dashes forward and finds Sinister. No one is here to respond. 4 members of WBR are down. Did you even notice that? And this looks like the end of the game, guys. No Baron needed. Ashid on the Karthus is here. Asta flashes forward, auto Tiamat, and gets the kill. Azakana doing his last attempt at saving the game. And this looks like a nice clean game 1 for Berserk. Following their loss to Aversio, it's nice to see they get one. And the Nexus is getting pelleted away by Ventus. And there it is, guys, the victory for Berserk. Well played there to Berserk. WBR, I think that's very fair. The Karma ban as well makes sense here against Fabianski. On the side of Berserk though, they're betting out Ornn for Pot and Evelyn for Locke. We've seen what Pot can do on this champion. He's very strong on it. I also like the Syndra ban here to deny what Ansem wants, and similar with the Victor for Azakana. So let's see, what do we get as first pick here? We might benefit from an AD carry pick here. Like the Tristana is available, Corki is available, Smolder is available. So let's see. It will be the Smolder for Ashid. He really likes these sort of caster type champions from what I'm seeing so far. But he does really well on the auto attackers as well, don't count him out. So far I've seen him on Karthus and Smolder today. What do Berserk respond with? Smolder, not really the easiest champion to get around with AD carry. You need to all-in him, right? So something like Misfortune here could be good, or they can lock in Lucian Nami. Or Sivir. Sivir in theory keeps the Smolder pushed up to the turret, right? And can deal damage to him, denying the farm fest. Let's see what the next choice will be here from Berserk. Could also be the jungler of choice. Let's see. And it's gonna be Nami. Okay, so not Lucian Nami, we're going for Sivir Nami. And now as a direct response here, I think Whimseybussyratones, if they can play it, I think, of course they can. Come on, Senna support. Bring it out. Come on, Sinister. Bring out your Senna. There it is. Hey! It's like they're hearing me. Good stuff, good stuff. So Senna Smolder here I think is really good. Senna kind of a good answer to Nami, scales better, and does a very similar job sort of. Let's see here. We would like a bruiser frontline jungler, please. Jarvan is available. Yes, 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 okay. I see it, I see it. This is so far beautiful from Whimseybussyratones. Now, how do we answer from Berserk? We play Xin Zhao. We have to play Xin Zhao here. If not Xin, let me see. Maybe Volibear could also be a good pick. We know Staff does like to play Volibear sometimes. They're thinking about it. Viego. Wow, very aggressive pick here from Berserk. I do not like it. I'm sorry, but we'll have to wait and see. Viego does well in the AoE comp that Sivir and Nami provides, but without any frontline or big AoE damage dealers, I mean, doesn't really function that well. Jarvan a lot more has a lot more urgency. Excuse me, earlier on. So let's see here. Ambessa ban for Azakana. We're bound to see more mid lane bans here from both sides. Trying to really get an upper hand on the mid lane wherever possible. Lissandra ban, they're keeping their notes. Now Anselm, I mean he can play Lux mid, we didn't really see it, but he can pull it out. The Lux mid, I think it's pretty good with Viego. At least it turns Berserk into like a long range comp and then Viego kind of cleans up. Let's see, they're thinking about their last ban here. What will be? Cassiopeia is a good ban. Vladimir is a good ban. Vayne is not a good ban. But we'll see. So the Olaf ban here for Astra. Alright. Let's see, what are we going to go for in the mid lane? Go for the Ahri. Okay. So at least we have some pickability here between Ahri and Viego. Great skirmishing power as well. Now what do we respond to Ahri here in the mid lane? I guess Cassiopeia should be a nice choice, right? Azakana does play it. Not too many threats as well. Viego kind of wants to walk in front of you and stuff like that, right? So you can out him as Cassio. So let's see, what will be the choice here? Vladimir, okay. Okie dokie! You cannot feed a lot Azakana, eh? You need to farm up as Vladimir, and I like the Malphite. Okay, Whimseybussyratones, if they don't go 0-3 in lane, they're gonna win the game. They have to. It's impossible to lose with this kind of comp. Let's see what Berserk have. If they're ever in a bad team fight, I mean, it's over. It's like not even a question. So let's see. Berserk, what's their last pick in top lane against the Malphite? Maybe they bring out the Gwen again. Let's see. I think they went Vladimir Malphite because they were thinking about Malphite top, but they know Astra plays Vladimir. So Azakana was like, yeah, no worries, I'll play Vladimir. But Astra was like, hold my beer, I'ma play Sylas top lane against your Malphite. Oi, oi, oi. One of the sort of win rate skewed picks you can go. So yeah, it should be very Sylas favorite here. Watch out for Astra in the top lane. Excuse me. Ancient things look out for mid. I mean, it's Vladimir, so. Alright, they've went into the lobby. It's being made. So let's talk a bit about these matchups. So Malphite Sylas, it's dangerous because Sylas could definitely solo kill the Malphite area, but if he doesn't, no worries. You just get a free Malphite R on Sylas, and he's gonna be dealing a lot of damage. Senna Smolder, they're gonna get one shot, okay? I mean, low mobility champions, if Sylas jumps on you with that Malphite R, they need to have flash ready for it, right? So the saving grace here is gonna be Asta on the Sylas with the Malphite R. Without it, Berserk realistically don't have a great comp in terms of, you know, mashing together. They need to be ahead. They need to find some early game skirmishes and kind of scale. Because if Vladimir is left alone, Senna, Smolder, kind of the same story. I mean, any one of these champions left alone will be really problematic to deal with. But Whimseybussyratones have 3 of them. The problem is here for Locke. I'm not sure what he can do on Jarvan. He has 3 sort of passive lanes. I guess you try to gank bot lane, you try maybe... I mean, middle isn't even an option, to be honest. Unless Berserk are overextended, he doesn't have really good gank synergy here. All his laners are low agency and kind of don't have the best CC. Now after 6 it's a different story, but you know, earlier levels definitely gonna be a bit challenging for him. Jarvan into the Viego does clear faster. Well, Viego does clear faster and scales maybe a bit better in the 1v1, but Jarvan, as we know, has a lot of agency, scales pretty decently himself. So watch out for that. Let me quickly change the icons because we did swap sides, but no one told me. Oy, oy, oy. Or did we not swap sides? We did not swap sides, my bad. Alright, so here it is. Mid lane, Vlad against Ahri. All I know is that Vlad wants to farm, doesn't want to die, and doesn't want to miss a single minion. So if Berserk can deny that for Azakana, and we know he famously enjoys making things difficult sometimes, or maybe he's just trying to be ahead of the curve, but it just doesn't work out for him. So yeah, if Vladimir can farm, it's gonna be really good for him. I have no words. Oh yeah, but at the very least, Ahri started with Charm here, level 1, so that's something. Azakana starting the lane with less than half health isn't ideal, but he's Vladimir, maybe he can heal it up. Meanwhile, bot lane, we didn't really talk about it, but I think Senna Smolder should scale a bit better than Sivir Nami. Laning phase should be relatively equal, but Sivir is perhaps a bit better than Smolder in trading. Let's see. A big CS lead already in the bot lane here for Ventus. He's up 1 minion wave. Let's see here, let's see here. We see Astran top lane getting a cheater recall. He will be coming back with an amp tome before Pot can even decide what to do. And despite Azakana's rocky start, he is not going down, he's actually back to full health. And is very able to lane here. Locke skipping the Scuttle Crab in favor of going for the gank. Ventus, Fabianski are in a bit of danger. And the flashes are forced here thanks to Locke. He does miss out on a Scuttle Crab though. Would be best to recall, but he's gonna take the longest way route possible. Of course that Scuttle Crab is taken, my friend. Of course. Damn, look at top lane, that extra amp tome dishing out a ton of damage. Pot having a bit of a hard time in this matchup. Stav manages to double scuttle here in both games. There's first blood secured in the top side. And a flash from Anselm and a flash from Azakana, both of them. One flashing aggressively, one defensively. But no one drops yet. We see Viego and Jarvan interacting, but Locke has a pickaxe. This should be Locke's easiest kill of his life, right? But Stav still has flash. And Locke gets it with his own flash and Q. Too much stuff, too much. Meanwhile in the bot lane though, look at Sinister and Ashid here forcing Fabianski to flash away. The Scorch from Smolder dealing that extra bit of damage with every Q he's throwing. It just helps out. That's not Scorch, is it? It's the new Summoner spell. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I did not see that, but even Azakana is running it. The new Burning Summoner spell, right? There we go, the Malphite ult is pulled up. And it looks like Asta wants to make a play for mid. Meanwhile, Locke is caught on Dragon. And Fabianski and Stav are around town to try and stop it. The Dragon's falling low, but it just could get Smite stolen here. Locke is falling very low. Meanwhile, Astra's ganking mid. It does get smited though as Locke picks up the Dragon. And we see Stav falling as well. It's a 1-for-1 play, but Dragon on top. WBR looking a lot more confident in this one. And Pot managing to get some gold in the top side. Azakana falls, but it's due to a gank in the mid lane. We'll give him that, at least it's not in a one-on-one. This game looks a lot more balanced here. Ashid engages onto Ventus, but the barrier is used. It's not enough. Sinister flashes forward, trying to pick up the kill, and he does manage it. But he also falls as a result. A 2-for-1 for the Berserk bot lane here. And Locke is looking to exert his ult here. He is a level up. Viego has just hit 6, and this could be the end of Locke. He doesn't have the EQ. And he will go down just before he could escape. So now Stav returns the favor with the earlier play. Very off character to see Azakana on a champ like Vladimir, but he's piloting it very well. You just need to farm up, not really take any fights. And eventually that Vladimir is just gonna be so hard to remove from the fights. Tanky, dealing a ton of damage, and all of the above. The damage coming out from Sinister is not funny at all. Already at the 8th minute here. Let's see how many stacks he has. He's sitting on 35 stacks at the moment. And a big fight ensuing here bot lane. Fabianski uses that Nami ult to try and disengage. Yeah, despite this lane being a bit neutralized here, Spot picks up some magic resist. The team fights are going to be another story, because the one thing Malphite brings to the table, Sylas can also bring to the table. And the rest of Sylas's kit is just a lot better in terms of dealing damage and all that stuff. And we're looking to gank bot lane here. We have the Jarvan ult, and it does secure two flashes used here from the Berserk bot lane. So we'll be able to gank them again with the next Jarvan ult, right? The W lands from Sinister. And Fabianski trying to deny the recall. Accidentally baited Ventus and gets 2 quick kills for WBR. Fabianski, what were you thinking there, my friend? Oh no, Azakana gets ignited. Let's see, Pot uses his ult to get away from the engage here. But Astra still has his, and he could look to dive. Berserk now on the second dragon. Lock is nowhere to try and get it. So I guess we'll have to give up this one for now. These trades are a bit one-sided so far. Anselm has his full item ready as well. So maybe that's why. There's the ult from Astra used on the top side. Pod does not have his own ult, but he still has flash. It's not gonna amount to much. Astra has his own flash as well, so Pot saves it for the next fight. Not really much you can do in this matchup. It's really known amongst a lot of League players that Sylas into Malphite is just like, unplayable. And the Vladimir ult is dropped there, giving a bit more sustain to Azakana, so he can stay in this lane longer. A lot more calm, cool, collected gameplay, but Berserk are definitely ahead at the moment. They just reached 3k gold. Oh, Anselm biting off more than he can chew. Azakana, why? Why do you give him the kill? He gave him the kill so he'll have a shutdown and Locke picks up more money. Yes. That's the plan. Ay, ay, ay. Must be hard being a jungler these days, huh? See Ashid and Sinister here. Find Fabianski in a quick trade. No flash is available on this bot lane, keep in mind. And Stav is here to return the favor. The ult from Senna is enough to hold the dive, but now Stav picks up the smolder. And a quick and easy double kill here. It's a 2-for-1 trade that WBR started, but Stav negates the action there. And he also picks up a Krug camp, because why not? Oh no, the flash from Pot is used. He's trying to bait out Astra, being a bit too far in the turret to ult himself. But sadly in the E2 there, in the root duration, he does manage to go down. Locke flashes over though to try and find Anselm. He still has 2 procs of his ult. He lives! Nah, that's illegal though. He lives with just a bit of health there. But Locke, you're so dangerous! Oh, the EQ saves him. Locke manages to escape. We see the other members of WBR though coming here, trying to find Stav. Stav is so strong right now, but he gets knocked up, and that's the problem with Viego. You cannot do it alone. You can't be that far up without teammates. You're just gonna get CC locked and bursted down. Feeling the power there, Stav. But he felt too powerful and got too close to the sun. Perhaps Ashid did the same here. He dashed forward but forced to flash out. And Locke is coming. He has the ult, but flashes are available again. Fabianski flashes out. And Ventus flashes out. There it is. Oh no, Locke, you might have EQ'd into your own demise, as the tower shot there helps bring him down. Excellent spacing from Ventus. And now here comes stuff. WBR better get to running. This damage from the bot lane is just unreal. And that's the problem with Sivir, you know, if you're in a bit of a pacifist lane, she's just gonna push you in and keep poking you under turret. Astra dodging the EQ from Jarvan here. He gets the Jarvan ult. Is it enough though? He deals a lot of damage. And Locke forced out of the fight. But Astra, oh, he gets a big chain on the minion, but it's not enough. No, the Q finishes off Locke. And now he's on the run. He fails the E dash on the wall. And Pot picks up the shutdown. Meanwhile on the side, Stav and Azakana battling it out, but Stav has the damage. And he completely takes out Azakana from the equation. Here comes the Smolder R onto Anselm. One more auto should do it. And Ashid picks up that kill, but now Stav, unfortunately for Ashid, manages to take down Pot, picks up his body, and this should be the end of Ashid. Let's see if he can outplay it. No, he can't. An auto Q is enough to take him out of the fight as well. All in the meanwhile, Ventus happily farming the mid lane tier 2 turret. And the game's getting out of hand now, guys. 7k difference here. We're approaching that 10k doom difference, which will make such a big difference to winning the game. 3 members are here from Berserk. Sinister is challenging this blue steel. And look at Astra just dealing so much damage to Azakana. He can't handle it. He's forced to pull out. But Astra on the chase. Seems like Astra should be going down here. 4 members of WBR pile up. And they give the kill to Ashid. I think that's a great choice. It does get traded for the Rift Herald and the mid lane tier 2 though. That's a lot of gold into Berserk's pocket. Always nice to get the reverse play if we're failing one side. Let's see, Ansem goes into Azakana and he does have the damage. Sinister falls pot. Out goes wide as Ansem flashes, but Azakana secures the kill. It's a bit of a scattered fight so far. 2 for 2 is traded here. Top mid for support jungle. And both sides decide to back off. The more fights WBR can take like this, the better. They have a scaling comp, so if they can go equal, it's always good for them. Locke flashes forward to try and find Fabianski, but here comes Astra with the Malphite R. And Locke's in a bit of trouble here, but he gets healed by Sinister. So there's gonna be the flash from Locke. And Anselm here is still bobbing and weaving, trying to find Azakana. He gets the kill. And Staff was there to hover just in case. Berserk absolutely dominating. Next up will be that Baron buff. It will definitely help secure the win. And that's bot lane tier 2 taken. Alright, Stav was trying to find Sinister, but not before he can flash out and pot, using his unstoppable force to deny the action. Dragon is spawning. It is Berserk's soul point. So they will be going for it here. And after that, I imagine a full recall into Baron is necessary here. Meanwhile though, WBR, how can you win this? Well, I would recommend going right now to the top side play and trying to get early vision on this Baron before they start moving, but they're a bit late on it as well. I'm not sure why Sinister is still in base. He's waiting on an item. And he sells his ruby crystal. Oh, look at Staff here. Walks straight into the trap here. Azakara and Locke will find him. That denies the Baron. Very nice. This is what you need to do, WBR. You need to be on the next play a lot earlier. Get wards up and get those picks. Ashid could be in some trouble and he felt it. Anselm could Spirit Rush forward, charm him and pretty much take him out. A very nice use of the flap ability there, going away. Oh, Pot finds Astra. And all of WBR is here. There's the Malphite R used. He still has the R available. He flashes out to hold it. Wow, Astra opting to use his flash in order to save the Malphite R in case they fight. Might be a misplay, but we'll have to wait and see. But they start Baron now as soon as stuff spawned in. They're not wasting any more time. And Baron's gone. It should be hard to siege against the Smolder. So if they find an all-in, it should definitely be taking him out first. Let's see. Kind of spread out across the map here. We see Berserk's mid lane really deep into mid lane territory. Stav is clearing his jungle. Anselm is on the side. And we see Astra using that Malphite R that he saved before to try and pick off Azakana. Azakana ghosts away and will be able to escape that. And we see Locke picking up another kill on Fabianski. They keep finding this support roaming. Very, very scattered there. Berserk. Astra now picking up the Vladimir ult. Smolder ult and Senna ult are also really good options here. We are approaching what could very well be the last fight here of the semi-finals. If WBR don't find a way around it, or manage to stall out the game, Berserk pretty much have this in the bag at the moment. Smolder is on 245 stacks, so he will start burning people. Senna is on 106 now. So there's always that at least. Azakana is still far away from his power spike. He needs another 2 items. Rabadon, Zetka, Void Staff minimum. Can they get to it is the question. Staff forced to flash out there. WBR doing a great job at keeping the siege at bay, holding the waves, not really giving up anything here. Any mistake could lead to big disasters. The dragon is spawning soon as well though. It is gonna be their soul, and it's gonna be the infernal dragon, so a lot more damage coming out for Viego, for Silas, for the Ahri. It's already at 3k guys. This dragon is pretty much gone. Anselm one-shots Locke, but not before going down himself. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but Dragon on top. Here comes Astra with the Malphite ult. He finds Ashid. There goes a lot of damage from WBR. Pot ults away. Azakana falls next. It's a 1-for-3 play at the moment. Berserk have the upper hand. What else can they get from this stuff? Ults over the wall and tries to find more damage onto Pot, but that's a big tanky juicy boy. You're not really gonna find a lot of damage on him. So at least here we get 2 inhibitors for sure. I don't think you end though. And Stav is looking to push in that bot lane wave as well. Ventus walks very haphazardly there, but nothing a spell shield can't save him from. So Berserk pick up two quick inhibs. of that play. Very nicely done. Slowly whittling down the WBR comp here. That Silas assassination is just something else. Nothing Ashid can do about it when he has the Malphite arc. You just need to hold flash. I'm not really the biggest fan of this Smolder build. I think going crit would have benefited more. But let's see. Azakana pulls the E2 there from Astra, potentially saving his life. Oh my god, the damage. It's just crazy. We really need Azakana to at least pick up that Rabadon's death cap. At the very least, and get that level 16 going, man. We've picked Vladimir, we've picked Smolder, we've picked Senna to scale. So let's try to get there at least and get a good fight going. And Pot finds Astra, instantly ults him. The Zonya's Hourglass though, buying him time. He picks up the Malphite ult himself. And Pot goes down despite the earlier engage being in their favor. And Anselm Spirit rushes forward, flashes, gets the charm off onto the Smolder. And this looks like it's gonna be game, guys. Astra dashes forward with the Malphite R. Sinister falls, Azakana's the last member standing. He goes down too. That's a clean ace for Berserk. No deaths. And they will be seeing a Versio again in the finals tomorrow. Well played, Berserk. Well played, WBR. Berserk just getting the upper hand. Better luck next time.